everybody. Welcome to If You Don't Love It.
You're a liar.
Yeah, you're a fucking liar. And you know what the tea is, you guys? Is we don't record like 4 motherfucking episodes and we're just kikiing. Meanwhile, we never even told you our names.
Literally. Hi.
So my name is Seychelle.
I'm E.
I'm Jos.
And
if you don't
It's
love
us.
it, you're a liar.
yeah. And it's always gonna give.
It's
Pretty
always
much.
gonna give.
So let's hop into it.
Let's
So
go.
what makes me Aggy? What makes me Aggy is people not recognizing the force of my nature. Okay? I'm coming through hot
Always.
Yeah.
and heavy and wet, if I do say so myself. Okay? I'm out there with the binoculars and the bushes and the safari scheming. I have a plan. I'm gonna see it through. I'm not letting the fuck up. Okay? And I just feel like if you're not in the Seychelle lane, move. You don't know what's good for you. And it pisses me off, to be quite frank. Another thing that gets me Aggy is I actually purchased these new toothbrushes. And
What a pivot.
yes. I was
They ain't even leveled it up.
it's just there's a plethora of things throughout my day that I was going through. My mind was it was on some Mario Kart.
All right.
I bought these toothbrushes and cute little set. And I love me the ultra soft little fine bristles because I feel like it really gives my teeth
Gets in there.
the nice exfoliation that just lasts. So I'm there with my fucking toothbrush, mad cute, whatever. But then what I peeped is that the handles of the toothbrush ain't got no motherfucking grip. So when I'm fucking brushing my teeth, it's giving that I'm sucking pencil dick. And when the fuck is that ever fun? Like, I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm like, and my hand is slipping on the thing, and I'm like, and it's not fun, but they're cute, and I really love those bristle tips.
Can you
All right.
maybe put a grip on it? Maybe
No.
some tape. Throw some tape on it. I mean,
Why?
that's
That's
disgusting.
extra. That's
yeah,
so extra.
it's a little
so
nasty.
extra as fuck.
That's annoying, though. I hate when things don't function as they should.
I know, but it's so cute. They have like these little Van Gogh designs.
Oh, that is
Oh,
cute.
that is cute.
Yeah, on the bristles, and it's
On the
just-
bristles?
No.
On the
was like,
stem.
what?
On the stem.
On the stem that's giving pencil dick.
God,
I'm just like there, my hand is wet, and like this is me like brushing my teeth, like.
Oh, then you have to like actually grip it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
annoying.
stick to the Colgate. I like the Colgate. I like it extra firm. If I don't feel like I'm using a hairbrush
I
on
don't
my
agree.
teeth, I mean, in my defense, I would say about 24 of my 32 teeth is 32, right?
I think
I don't
so.
know.
Something like that. However many, the ratio, the more is fake. So I need to get in there. You're
You have
talking
more fake than
I have
real.
more fake than real. I ate a lot of candy.
I hear you.
Like, it's just like,
I got
and
my one fake tooth.
I
Remember
have
that time my
plenty.
tooth fell out? My tooth fell out of my mouth once. Remember?
No.
What the fuck is happening
We were
to you?
sitting here, me, you, and our 2 other friends, and we were like eating something, and I was like talking, and I was like, guys, my tooth
Your
fell
cap
out.
came off?
Oh, my cap came off. Yeah, so
I was like, girl.
I thought it was giving like Lieutenant Dan, like you was chilling and fucking your tooth done fell out.
Sorry, not my tooth. My cap fell off.
I mean, that did happen to me, and then I had the nerve to walk around the city like this.
Did you fall?
I fell. I got tripped. Okay, by Brian Foley. If he's watching this, it was Brian Foley.
He ain't watching this.
He ain't
shit.
watching this, but anyway.
Brian.
And they fell out, and then I got Bond put on the bottom of the teeth, and then I was dating the manager from Chipotle, and I was eating my burrito, my free burrito, because you had to get in where it was good. I was like, let me date him so I can get some free burritos. It was a thing. And then my teeth literally fell out. So I was walking around the city like this because I had to go shopping in Soho.
Of course.
I think I had something going on the next day, and I knew I was going to get my bonds fixed before that. So I walked around the city like this. Another one of my friends had a knee issue. She was literally limping. We looked crazy. But yeah, I finally got my permanent caps, but a lot of this mouth is caps. So I need a hairbrush for my
I like
teeth.
a good
I'm
in
very,
between.
very
I don't like
particular.
when they're too soft because I feel like it's not actually doing anything. But too hard. I like to brush my gums and my tongue and shit. Like that's too rough.
My
I don't want to bleed while I'm brushing my teeth.
No, I
Listen.
used to be a hard bristle girly, and when I would spit that shit back up in the sink, it was
Straight
giving
blood.
ulcer.
Yeah.
It was
It's
giving.
not
It was
good.
giving like, oh,
And
like
you cause like tears in your gums and stuff. And you can get infections and shit.
Listen, it got to get brushed. It got to get brushed. We're dealing with porcelain, okay? And I paid a lot of money for these two front teeth. I've had them for 11 years. I'm
They
supposed
are
to get
good.
them
They match very
replaced
well.
after 11 years and after 10 years, and this is the 11th year.
Still
So
going.
I'm gonna give you one of my pencil dick.
give me the
toothbrushes.
pencil dick toothbrush. I think, it might be cute. Might be cute.
You're gonna love it. What's your always like?
All right, so my always Aggie is people that propose things that they're not willing to do. So like if you're like, oh, like I would love to do something, let's say with my kids, but like honestly, it's just I can't fit it in my schedule and blah blah blah. And they're like, no, but you should do it because that's good for their growth. Like, what type of person are you that you don't want to do it? First off, people have lives. And unfortunately, they don't always revolve around your kids. I know that's a very American way, but that's not how they do it in Europe, okay? Everybody's schedule got to work together. So if it's something that's happening at Saturday at 8 a.m. and it's not conducive for the parent's schedule or their rest or their R&R post working a 5-day work week, then it's not going to happen.
That's
and when
fair.
you tell the person to do it and then they're like, no, I'm not, that's not my responsibility, then you should STFU, quite honestly.
Yeah.
And that goes for anything. Oh, you should do this in your class. If you wouldn't do it in your class, then don't propose it to me. Oh, you should do this in your house. If you wouldn't do it in your house, then don't propose it to me.
Especially if no one asks.
Especially if no one asks. And I think I forgot to add that part because people don't be asking and people be proposing stuff. Proposing it.
People love to opine.
But like, why? Mind your business. And if it's not something that you would do, then why would you even propose that to someone?
Because people don't be getting embarrassed enough.
And that's
That's
really
true.
the
People
tea.
don't be
That's
getting
really
embarrassed
true.
enough. And that really is the tea about that. Because I'm like, damn, like, I don't want to have to meet you there.
Right. And I'm trying to be a better person. So it's
you're not.
I've been trying since 2002. But
It's an everyday effort. It's a constant try.
it is an everyday effort, and I really am digging deep into my empathy. And I think I'm getting better with that by just playing devil's advocate in certain situations. But it gets to a point, and honestly, that's the tea for 2024. We're putting people in their places.
But isn't it just so much better to just be on some no and shut the fuck up?
Yeah, and-
Anyways, pass the gravy.
And I posted something on Instagram where I was like, I posted and it was like, there's so many times I was going back and forth with someone where I should have just turned it into a physical altercation.
150%.
And that's the energy that I'm going to be giving in 2024. It may not get physical, but it is going to get verbal because I'm done.
I'm heavy on
I'm
the
done.
I said what I said and that's the end of the conversation.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm tired of people giving their 2 cents in places that it wasn't asked, especially when they're not the ones in the situation.
I will deadass just say to somebody like, I didn't ask. I don't care. Why are you telling me this?
That's the time I need to be on. That's the time I need to be on because I'm up to here with it.
I just wish I don't actually wish. I actually love how I am. But I'm like, you're able to give such a passive response. Like, oh, like Josh's response would be like, oh, like I didn't ask you that, but mine would be like
I feel like I just don't let people take me there.
And
I
that's
just,
the
like,
thing.
I'm
I
like,
don't know how to do that
that's
because
it.
for
Me
me,
neither.
I just be sitting
neither.
and
Yeah,
sitting
me neither.
and sitting. And then I'm like, but your dad left. But your dad left. And this is why. And now everyone's crying. Now I'm the worst person in the world. But like, that's where people really take me. I really bite my tongue for so long.
Yeah.
And then I really go there. And that's why I really just, I keep it cute. I keep it fake. Because if I go there, people are going to be crying.
Yeah.
Your dad left. You were literally, you lost the genetic lottery. You're ugly, and your dick is literally small. That's where I like to go. I like to go to the things where people are just like, oh my God, like I can't. Like maybe my dad left, but I'm Gucci without him.
Right.
But my dick being small,
Why?
me being ugly, good luck.
I love when someone pulls out the in the middle of an argument. You're ugly. No, I'm not.
All right.
You forgot what to say. I love that.
That's
Love
another
that.
thing. Like, just arguing is like embarrassing.
It's
and I don't have the
embarrassing.
energy. I'm not gonna do it with you
'Cause
I
we
just don't care
disagree.
that much.
I'll cause a motherfucking scene. I don't give a fuck. I will, if somebody really wants to take me in the middle of fucking Walmart, I would be like, I don't, like, obviously it's not my motherfucking choice to do it. Did I spend majority of my teen years and early 20s arguing with my little ex-boyfriend at the time? Absolutely. I remember I met a homegirl or I literally saw you damn near chasing this man down the motherfucking block with an umbrella. Yes. Okay, I was that hoe. It's not my choice. However, if you take me there, oh my God, I would totally meet you there.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'll
hear
meet
ya.
you there, but it really takes so much to get, and I'm talking like months. And then one day you're gonna be like, I'll be like, the sky is blue, and you'll be like, but it's yellow. And I'll be like, but everybody hates you. You're fucking ugly. Nobody likes you. That you're losing your job. You can't pay your mortgage. Like, I'm just gonna spew. And you're gonna be like, well, where did this come from? It's been coming. It's been coming. And that's always why I think that my little falling out, which I think leads us into the topic, that's why they're always a little weird, because it don't take much. I sit on it for months, and then I just I explode. I explode.
I'm heavy on a take care.
Yeah.
That's where I'm trying to be at now. But it's just so hard.
I hear you. I feel like that's why I struggle to find an always Aggie for these episodes, because like nothing matters to me that much. That's just where I'm at. I'm just like, I don't care.
Joss
to
is
argue.
zen. She brings the peace.
I'm very
To the
and
if you don't
it's
like
not that,
it.
like
I don't even feel that way. I just think
I
Joss is
can-
literally like on some, I literally
Don't care.
I just
Yeah.
don't care. Exactly.
Gemini.
Yes,
Gemini.
I just don't care enough to argue. I feel like it also gives people a power over you when you argue with them. They
That's
take
what
you to that place. They get you out of, whatever feeling you're trying to be in. And I just like won't let anybody do that to me. I've been there. I've done it. And I just don't have the energy for it anymore.
Good for you.
See, but then that would go against me wanting to put people in their places, because that's why I really think COVID gave people the goals. The goals. Because people have been just...
Yeah, I
But
did hear that.
But it takes you like you.
It
you,
takes months.
You
It
be a
takes
little, You
months.
be a little passive, poorly.
Mad
It's
passive
true.
poorly. I'll just MIA you for a good 2 weeks, and I'll be like, all right, I can probably deal with this for another week, and then eventually, I'm like a pressure cooker. Really, I'm like a pressure cooker. I'm a
It's true, because then you do kind of go off.
I go
and there's
off,
no stopping
and
you.
there is no. And then at that point, I hate you, and I want to fight. And I'm not a fighter. One fight my whole life.
It's true, yeah.
The girl called me the
Physical.
N-word. I had to physically fight her. I was in front of a lot of Caucasian people. It happened to be St. Patrick's Day. She called me the N-word. I had to support my people. That's the only time I ever fought. And my grandma always said, don't fight people, especially if they're uglier than you, which is typically what it is, because they have nothing to lose. So I just...
It's really funny, actually.
That's the tea. So I'm not a physical altercation person, but I can do some damage with my words. And I can promise that. Promise it. And I'm a Scorpio, so like there really is no fighting it. It's fine.
I'm a very dirty fighter. I can hit you below the belt, then I'll hit you with my belt.
Yeah, that is the thing too. If you try to fight me, I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, like and literally, I mean, like anything is a weapon. I always tell motherfuckers, like, if you really gonna try me, make sure I'm dead and I can't even lift the pinky, because I
Yeah.
literally like
Till the
I'm
end.
gonna take you down.
It's true.
And when I heal, I'll be back.
Yeah, no, I'm never
Regenerate
forgetting.
spawn.
I'm never forgetting. Never forgetting. Actually, the one fight that I got into, I want to say 9 years, 10 years later, the girl was my waitress at a restaurant out here on Staten Island, and I knocked everything off the table. It ain't never gonna be sweet, ever. And I won the fight. And if anybody that was there is watching right now, I won that fight. And you know I did. And I know there's a video, I just never saw it, but I won that fight. And I still got my leg back years later. So don't
So
fight me.
happy for you, my love.
Thanks.
Joss, what's your always Aggie?
My always Aggie is a little personal, and it is this funk that I get in right before I'm about to get my period. It's annoying. We all go through it. You know, you PMS or whatever, but for me, it's just like zombie mode. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to talk. I don't want to listen. I don't want to open my eyes. I just want to lay and veg and, not to sound morbid, but just like not exist. Yeah.
violin.
That's where I'm at. That's what's making me aggravated today. So
I feel like
I
that's.
can totally fucking relate. I hate absolutely everything.
I hate it. I hate it. I
that
don't want to
happens.
have kids. I mean, like, I'm grateful my reproductive system, because you need, so you get
Right,
your
you have to
period
have your period.
because, you know,
Okay.
I don't want it. I don't want
Not
it.
us forgetting science.
It's just not necessary to my life. And
No,
hate it.
I agree with that. Honestly, like I told you guys before, I mean, I think I'm postpartum. And so I think about that first period and I'm scared. I don't know what I'm
envy
going to do.
you.
I'm petrified. That not having a period for 9 months literally makes you want to have another baby, because I was just on some.
Yeah, I bet that's why people pop them out.
I don't got to worry about nothing. I'm outside freewheeling all the time because who cares? I am petrified of that first period because I think I genuinely am going to be on the floor somewhere. Like, I don't know.
So when you're pregnant, because it's mad pressure and shit, all right, you ain't get your period, but your pussy don't be milky and it don't be dripping down your leg or some shit?
But it's not blood.
Yeah, it's not. It's like no, it don't be doing all that. It's in like phases. Like I would say towards the end, obviously there's more discharge and things like that. But that's more like your body literally getting. It's really.
So you just be cooking it up in there, like you just be like,
yeah. Like
it's like
I would say it's really no different. Yeah, you wear a little panty line every once in a. You wear, but it's not like OD. Like you're not just like, oh, there's liquid. And also, like when my water broke, I was on the toilet. So, and I thought I was going to the bathroom. So, all that stuff that they show in the movies is fake. But it's not like it's dripping down.
well,
Like
people have horrible, like, and Alana's like, thank you.
listen,
You're being dramatic.
Trauma isn't real.
Listen, I had a very easy pregnancy for anybody watching. I was very, very blessed. I didn't swell till literally like week of.
Yeah.
I was outside. We was at the rave.
Yes,
we was at the rave. getting the accommodation for disabilities, because I had a
definitely did.
temporary one.
VIP for pregnancy.
VIP for pregnancy. So I was a little different, but I did not experience like anything dripping down my leg ever. Ever.
Yeah, no, I don't ever
Besides
want to
Matt's
experience
nut
that.
when he would.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, I have never, I know I'm a married woman, but I've never engaged in any type of activity of that sort with that man.
Right.
It was through, all the science.
The baby was immaculate conception.
There we go. Immaculate in the Bible. Mm-hmm. I'm a God-fearing woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Good for her.
Okay, so
The topic.
Main topic.
All right, so we really wanted to cut it up with y'all today to talk about friendships, where they go wrong, how they go wrong, and how we deal with them when they go wrong.
Right.
Well, something I really wanted to bring up, like when I think about friendships and shit, I think about friendship, absolute no-nos. Like, I feel like I'm at a point in my life where once I start to recognize certain qualities, I'm just on some, you're absolutely cut and I can't engage anymore.
What's one of those? Like,
When a hoe is given insecure.
I agree with that.
When a hoe is given insecure, when she's on some like...
And I would say it's because insecure people make rash decisions.
Yeah.
And they're always going to do that thing to get that attention because they're insecure. So I'm with you on that.
It's like they don't trust themselves, so how can you trust them?
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. And I feel like they could never really celebrate you in a good light.
Right.
It's always going to be on some like...
Some hate and shit.
Right. Because they're a hater.
Yeah. And a lot, I think for most of my life I had figured like, bitch, you sleeping with that every night. Like, that ain't me. Like,
right.
Yeah, you should hate on me. The fuck? Yeah. But it's just not, something good to keep around. And I really think I'm just at a point where I'm like, once I just see that shit, like I'm totally Gucci off you.
Yeah.
Even little inklings. I've held on to friendships for years where I know. And
It
I'm
ain't
just like,
gonna last.
but I'm like, they're fun to be around or whatever, or like we do this together, we do that. But it comes out in so many other places and it just builds and it's exhausting. So I just feel like once I meet somebody and it's on that time, like.
I also just feel like, especially as women, that type of energy can get dangerous. And I just feel like.
I know. Alana always feels like somebody's going to kill me in the woods.
It might. I literally think that.
I mean,
like,
we know some crazies.
We know some. We know some crazies like this. Like in 2023, I was like, this is the year of restraining orders. 2024 is that year. Okay, the tax bracket is high. We need to start utilizing our tax dollars and getting restraining orders on people because it really is on some danger. And I don't know if that's just the New York in me, because I really feel like these things can get dangerous, especially like when a girl who's insecure is dealing with a man. Now you want to invite this man over, his friends, and be on some and getting crazy. Like I'm about to.
Those.
No,
we know one of those.
Oh no, we know a couple of those, but we definitely know one. I don't want to be around it. My man's gonna call me stupid for being around it. Yeah, and I'm not about to deal with him or some random trying to punch me in the face. Not ever gonna happen.
Trying to be some twerk, bitch.
No, actually.
Literally.
No.
Or pulling out a gun. It's never going to happen. I'm not putting myself in those situations. Even before I had a daughter, I felt that way. So
you was never really heavy on it.
Nope.
I sometimes I like to be on something. Oh, they shooting. Pew, 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 pew.
No.
who they shooting?
Nah, no more.
No. There is nothing worth putting your life at risk, honestly.
Because I also feel like that girl would put you in front of her.
Oh,
Want some, who they
absolutely.
shooting? No.
And then take the bag after.
Yeah. I got a molested.
Stepping over the body like.
That is probably
I
true.
found it on the bus. No, you didn't, bitch. No, you didn't.
I feel like we really do know some hoes dead like that too.
And I'm telling you, it's just not safe. It's not safe. Or what about those type of friends that just always, like, they can't get along with nobody? Always want to argue.
That is not
Always.
fun. That is not fun. Always have a problem with something, someone.
Nah, because this food ain't good. It's nachos, bitch. How bad can it be?
I hate a
How
bitch.
bad can it be?
I hate a bitch that's always complaining about food. Bread service. I don't know. This bread is giving stale.
Then don't eat it.
Make your own.
Then literally don't go out to dinner. Don't go out. Like, I can't. That gets me tight because I also shout out to the service workers. Y'all be doing your thing. Y'all did your thing during COVID. Y'all did your thing when you didn't have a job during COVID. So like for someone that always is going out to eat and always having no, I don't like it. No, these nachos. No, these enough. Stop. I never want to go out with you again. I never ever want to.
Yeah, I don't like. I can't stand somebody who finds everything to complain about. Any little thing. Like you were saying, the bread, the drink isn't cold enough. There's not enough ice. There's too much ice. The service is slow. The service is too fast. I haven't looked at the menu. I looked at the menu for too long. It's just like, just shut up. Stay home.
I hate a hoe that's on some. Does this got onions and paprika in it?
No.
Like, bitch.
Then say you don't want that.
Bitch.
And if they're adding it, they won't.
Bitch. Like,
It's very simple.
like, how you even picking that up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Paprika.
You're at like the whole point of going to a restaurant is, all right, bitch, I don't gotta worry about the seasonings and the fine tuning and the garnishes.
paprika.
You know what I'm saying? Like a bitch heavy on some like this got paprika in it. Like you settle the fuck down, bitch.
You literally can't taste the paprika, bitch.
Settle the fuck down, ho.
And we're not talking about like allergies, like a peanut oil. Like that's obvious. But like a bitch that literally just goes out and tries to find an issue with everything. Like, nah.
One time I went at some bitch that was on some like, waiter. He comes over. Garçon. Is this boxed mashed potatoes?
Yes. And you gonna eat it, right? It was a side. The fuck?
Like, go into the kitchen and cut you up some fresh ones. Chef.
I could go for some.
And we're also not talking about people that like don't like their food. Like if the food is nasty, the food is nasty, but it can't be every spot.
Yeah, that's
It
annoying.
can't be. It doesn't make
It makes you not want to go out with them, not want to be around them.
Ever.
Like, if you're going to complain about everything, I don't want to hear your mouth. Like, I will tune you out. Every time you open your mouth, I'm going to assume you're about to complain or gripe or have some problem with something. So I'm going to tune you out. I'm not going to hear anything you say.
And even that is giving insecure. Because now I just feel like you want attention.
You just have to say something about something just to say it. Silence is golden.
Silence
you don't
is
always have to
okay.
say something. You don't always have to fill the silence. It's okay to sit there and be quiet and just observe
quiet.
and take things in.
Going home is golden too.
Yeah.
I'm not having a good
just
time.
Just don't come out.
My Uber's outside.
Seychelle's notorious for that. You know how it took me
true.
about 6 years to get Seychelle to literally sit with me.
To see the night through.
To see the night through. And in the beginning, it's like, no, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I don't have
all
to
right, guys,
do
I called my
that.
Uber. You just got here 5 minutes ago. Yeah, but my Uber's coming.
Yeah. It took me 6 years, I would say, easily, to just get her to, like, be in the moment.
I really heavy used to be on some full beat outfit, pull up to the spot 15 minutes in.
Bye, guys. You want to get in? I'm out. Yeah. It took years. It took years. But I'm glad that we found this place because I love her.
I be having a good little time.
And that's the thing. Seychelle's a good time. So, like, I don't want her to leave. But when she be done, she be done. Done.
I know, but that's good because sometimes, I mean, not so much anymore. I've gotten better, but there have been nights where I try to drag the night out. And I'm like, it's going to get better. It's going to be fun. And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I should have gone home hours ago. Why am I still here?
$200 in the hole.
Literally. Lost a shoe.
Yeah.
I'm looking around. Somebody's on the floor. I'm just like why am I here
dangerous.
Right now?
Yeah.
This is getting crazy.
Then shooting again.
Waiting for the ferry for an hour.
With saying the Uber. I've had my time, but I love the antics. I would drag it. I love the antics, but yeah.
Yeah.
Back to friends.
So now, how do we feel about like a girl that like? I mean, honestly, back to friends. I feel some type of way about bitches that also can't do shit without their nigga.
Yeah,
That
I feel the
gets
same way.
Me tight.
I feel the same way, especially. Like, I get it in the beginning. You're in, like, a honeymoon phase. You want to be together all the time. You're getting to know each other, blah, 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 blah.
I was a little victim.
After it's been a cute little couple months. What are you talking about? When?
Oh! I'm like, oh, never mind.
No, you got it right. I don't know where the
I got away with another one.
Nope, not so lucky.
We be letting Seychelle get away with certain things just to have her around. But yeah, continue, Joss. My bad.
No, but you know, after a couple months, it's time to separate. It's time to do your own thing. You're still your own people.
I disagree.
And when it comes to like het relationships, guys are gonna have their guy time, no matter what.
And you don't need to be there.
I don't like when a girl can't just separate from her guy and come hang out with the girls. Like, you don't have to be together all the damn time.
Totally.
It's annoying.
I also feel like if the guy is on some, yo, I'm gonna go hang out with the bros, and you're like, I'm gonna come. Stop. Yeah. You're annoying.
I don't mind a bitch bringing her man around just as long as he pays for everything. Pull up. I'm like, hi, David.
No, even then.
Yeah, but no, because Bay was over here paying for dinners over the phone. When we went out for your little, so he don't need to be there.
That's true. He doesn't need to be there.
Pay over the phone, okay?
He doesn't need to be there.
Mans, that's my friend's man's, and I know that when he pull up, he got it. David, you pull up a chair. Pull up a chair for David. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if they argue at the fucking other end of the fucking table about to kill themselves.
No.
Pay for it.
No,
I don't like that.
For me, I feel like, and I will say, I think that's one thing that my friends always said, like, I never changed when I got into a relationship, because I'm with my girls.
It's true.
You want to pay? Call it in. I'm with my girls, and that's what it is.
And that's not to say that I don't like hanging out with my friends' partners every once in a while, too, you know, but when it's time, to have girl time, or I'm sure when they want their guy time, it's okay to have that separate time. You don't have to be together. You also don't have to be in the same spot waiting in the corner for the girl time to be done. That's weird. Go home. Go do something else. Go get a hobby. Go shopping. Go
read a book.
Fish. Go do
Instacart.
something.
Go fish.
Go do
Uber.
something.
Do
Why are you
something.
here?
Go fish.
No.
My bitch went to the club. I'm gonna go fish.
They have like moonlight fishing and shit. Just go do literally anything
Jazzy doesn't
else.
have to go fishing.
And I'm sorry, but if a man is on some no, babe, I was moonlight fishing. No, the fuck you wasn't. Who the fuck?
Guys,
Who
stop.
the fuck you think you catch you in that shit, bitch?
Moonlight fishing.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a fun time though.
Moonlight.
I love to fish.
I haven't fished in a
I was
really
just telling
long
I'm
time,
throwing
but-
away a book called Chicken Soup for the Fisherman's Soul.
See,
if
it's
you
time to bring
want
back
it.
fishing.
My
It's time to
dad's a
bring back
fisher.
fishing.
He's a
Ice
fisher.
fishing. What's the one when you go in with the whole soup?
Ice fishing in New York.
Of course.
Nah, baby, I was out with the bros ice fishing. Like, sure you was. So was I. You was ice fishing?
I am sure there is some
It
You
was
was
ice
ice fishing? Yeah, I was hunting. Strange.
Listen, this is Staten Island. We got turkeys and we got deers. So take him in.
I'm telling you, it's a
I was
possibility.
hunting.
No, but the point is just go do something.
Yeah, no.
Just go not be here for a little while.
But also, don't be that girl and don't make it awkward where your friends have to be on some planning, like we were for say, behind your back.
On how to talk to you about not bringing your partner around.
These hoes were funny, man. They were playing an intervention.
It's true.
because we had our day and like we couldn't just be open and just talk about whatever we want, even though we don't care. You gonna hear it, but we
wanted
course.
to, y'all, we
want to talk about her.
Yeah, we wanted to dread that
That's just
bitch.
the
Not
tea.
just that, but also like there are some things personally that I'm not gonna just say
Right.
in front of a stranger, and she
Right.
was a stranger still, So
Right.
there's just things that you want to share with some people that you don't want to share with others, and it's nice to have that time with your friends alone and not with their partners or whoever,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give y'all that little 1 to 2.
It only lasted like 4 or 5 months. We're good.
Fine. It's
6
literally
months, whatever.
fine.
I'm back.
It's fine.
And better than ever.
And that's a fact.
But we did change the rules to the
Absolutely.
production
I
lounge.
hit up L. I was talking to L today. And she's like, oh, like, because I got a little boo, whatever. So she was like, oh, like, what's up? And I'm like, oh, like, yeah, no, I'm obsessed. And she was like, Seychelle, let me go to my prayer closet. I mean, for New Year's, we're gonna eat 12 grapes each underneath the table. Your undergarments are gonna be red for good luck. You deserve healthy, reciprocated love, friend. And I was like, thank you, bitch.
You better be under that table.
Thank you, bitch.
Yes.
I'll buy the grapes, cotton candy flavor.
Thank you, bitch. She said,
Yeah.
let me go to my prayer
We have
closet.
a 5-month waiting period.
It's a 5-month waiting period before you enter the E-Lounge production studio.
Totally understandable.
It's a sacred place at this point.
Totally
Yeah.
understandable.
And we got to make sure that you're not trying to rob us. Really.
Or
Or swing.
I'm just gonna leave it.
We got the space for that. We got the space for that.
Bitch, call me Superman. I'll fight you in the phone booth.
We don't want to seem like we're bullying or harassing anyone.
She don't want to seem that way. This is the year of bullying.
The absolute
It's the year
ridiculousness.
of bullying. I want to bully. People need to be bullied.
I don't have time to bully anyone. You need to bully yourself or get the fuck out of my face.
They're never going to bully themselves because they don't even see the stuff.
And that's why those people won't be in my vicinity.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
That's just where I'm at because you can't teach people things they don't want to learn.
And that's the thing. That's also why I just feel like you got to start blacking on people because people literally don't get it. And I don't get why.
But it's not your responsibility to show them
that's the
or
thing.
teach them.
But
or
then
anything.
when you try to remove yourself from them, they hit in your line.
Why?
This is restraining order.
Why?
This is why we have
What
to utilize.
happened?
It doesn't matter.
Figure it out.
It doesn't even matter. Just leave me alone. This is why we got to start utilizing our tax dollars.
Actually, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna save that for off camera.
All right.
Yeah, it's actually a serious issue here.
We're gonna hit the lawyer for that.
Yeah.
Back to Friends.
Yeah, back to Friends.
I think like with any relationship, there are ebbs and flows in friendships. And sometimes you are much more aligned and connected with someone than you are at other times. And I think people have a hard time handling when that happens and it becomes, oh, we can't be friends anymore or something like that, you know, when you kind of just have to go with the flow and realize maybe right now we're just not on the same page, but things could get better in the future. It doesn't mean that we're bad. It doesn't mean that we're not cool or friends or that we love each other.
You don't have to be bad blood.
Exactly. You just have to realize maybe space, maybe distance is what's best in the moment.
And I also love someone that's okay with that.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like,
Me too.
We didn't have a falling out.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Right.
on some back and forth, subbing
It's
each
fine.
other on X, Twitter.
Yeah.
There's no beef, nothing. We're just on different types of time right now, and that's
Yes.
okay.
100%.
I love that.
Me too.
But I haven't gotten it. Actually, I got it with one person. But otherwise, I haven't gotten it.
People really have a hard time with that. I think they take it personally. They tend to think like, oh, well, what did I do? Or like, you know, like they take it personally instead of just realizing it has nothing really to do with you. It's just about where we each are in our lives in that moment, you know?
And I feel like people just underestimate a good little break, a good little
Yeah.
time off. Like, let me miss you
Let
too.
me
Let me miss you, ho.
Yes. My sister and I were just saying this the other day. Like, let me miss you. In any relationship, you have to have space. You have to
Right.
have time where you, like, talking every day. I think the accessibility that we have to each other nowadays is just too much. People expect you to answer your phone in the second that they call or text you. They want to hang out. They expect you to be available. It's too much. Remember when you used to have to call people and talk to their answering machine?
I have
Bring that
725 text messages, and I'm going to continue to have that.
absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous,
it's
Alana.
okay.
Well, I made the mistake of giving birth, having a birthday, and now a holiday, and it just exploded. But no, I agree with the
also
accessibility.
knows like 30,000 people.
I
so-
also know like 30,000 people, and no tea, no shade. I love all of it, but it's just I also am raising.
It's a lot.
People.
It's a lot.
Like I can't be on my phone. Also, I think especially in this time, you don't need to call. You
Yes.
don't need to call. Send a little text if it's that important. Send another text. You don't need to call.
Pick up my phone call, bitch.
Okay, Seychelle, I'm gonna pick you up because if you call, but that's the other thing. If you
But I'm
call
not
me,
calling for no,
Right.
yeah.
right? It ain't no back to back.
One thing
What
I
you
hate
doing?
is a phone. Yeah, a phone call. Hey, hi.
No,
What? Just wanted to say hi.
nah, we can fight.
I will hang up on you.
We
I
can
will
fight.
hang up on you.
We could fight because I'm changing a diaper. And you called me 4 times back to back. I'm thinking that I got to do a wellness check. And I answer your phone call and you on, hey. Nah.
Hey.
Nah.
And we sound like miserable fucks, I know, but it's
Send a
just a
text.
lot. Just send a text.
Send a text.
Or a text. Hey, are you free to chat? You want to have a call? You want to talk? Prepare me. Don't just call me out of the blue.
Me and my cousin, we
Don't do
schedule
it.
calls.
Call you out the blue.
No, but that's the thing.
You
Like
rarely ever do.
Yeah,
I know.
but that's
You
the thing. Like
rarely
someone
ever
that
do.
never calls you, if they call you, you gonna pick up.
Yeah.
But if you're calling me 4 times back to back and I answer and you're on some, what you doing? Clearly something. Clearly something. So the fact
I'm
that you
busy.
thought that you can hit my line more than my man, and he don't even hit my line. I God forbid I get this kid to watch my damn Instagram story. He don't even hit my line that much. And you want to be on some 4 calls back to back on some hey? I'm blocking you.
Right.
And honestly, I never want to hear from you again because now I'm annoyed. We're old. We're old.
Right, it's true.
We're old.
Like, let's realize we all have things going on. And like I was saying before, it's just the accessibility and, like you like to say, the entitlement that people have.
It's the
to
entitlement.
people's time, to people's energy, like, it's just too much. It's just too much. So
Y'all
yeah.
want to see what's on the menu for Crumble?
Yes. I was going to say we might have
Yes.
time for Crumble today.
Yes.
Message. All right, let's see.
Cornbread! Seychelle, that was literally last week. That was last week.
I'm still praying they bring the lemon back.
Why they got these raggedy ass fucking? Oh,
What
because
was
it's
that one?
fucking Sunday.
Oh, it's the last day, right?
Yeah, well, they got the same shit. They red velvet white chip. What the fuck? No, my love, it's just the sticks.
I like red
Caramel
velvet.
praline, maple cinnamon roll, and
Oh, the
pumpkin pie is
cranberry
giving.
I wanted to try.
I don't like
All
any of
right.
that.
I gotta be
I don't
honest
like
with you.
any of that.
Yeah,
It's not worth the
I'm
trip.
not really pressed. I mean, the maple cinnamon roll.
Seychelle loves her sweets. Until this day, I will never forget when she did not share her caramel waffle with me.
I wouldn't share my caramel waffle with you. And I
No,
don't even
but
like
it was
caramel.
it was a sharing situation where she could have just given me a piece, and she didn't. But
Oh, I do always
it's
give
fine.
a little piece.
it's fine.
I love to feed a bitch.
I remember that too.
Say that 42nd.
It was so funny. She was like, "Can I have some?" And I was like, "No." And she was
Okay.
like, "Okay."
This is probably the most work I've ever put into a friendship in my life. In my whole life.
I'll stop.
I didn't even do anything too extra because like she said, I'm very passive. But it was just like, damn, Seychelle is hard. She is hard. I just want her to share.
Though throughout the fucking.
You
I was
eased up.
gonna say I found becoming friends with you so easy and natural.
Well, you guys are Geminis.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
also got cool when I done eased up. Because
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I think in my early 20s, I think I was hard and
Yeah.
very difficult.
I don't really remember because I was super lit, but I remember the first time I met you, I didn't say a word to you. Like, we didn't say a word to
Yeah.
each other at your birthday.
I'm,
Is
At
that
the
notor-
brunch
Russia?
place.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm also notorious for mixing friend groups.
Always. Always.
No, me too. You know, I love doing
Always.
that. I know, it's so bad.
Seychelle used to have little old me. Okay? Little old me grew up in a house. Okay?
I grew up in a house.
People used to call me an Oreo. Okay? In the projects. No tea, no shade to the projects. My mom was raised at the Sheepshead Bay. Going into the projects and just hanging out.
In the stand for no reason.
Like my
Yeah,
mother,
been
if she's watching, Mom, I'm so sorry. Like on some call 911, Ilana, absolutely not. In the projects, and I used to just be like, "Hi, everyone," like, and I used to go. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy. Okay, tell you, it wasn't easy.
You know, I know.
But that's how we know our friendships are strong.
Yeah. We can get through it. And it's worth it to get through it.
It is.
Because it is worth it to get through it. And it took me a very long time to learn that. I used to really be heavy on friendship should just be easy. But
Yeah.
good, long-lasting ones, sometimes it does require work, and that's fine.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the story. Ian and I didn't talk for a whole year over some bullshit.
Was it a year?
It was a whole year. An
Damn.
entire year.
Damn.
And it was legitimately, it sounds so dramatic, but like one of the worst years ever.
It was horrible.
I hated it. I hated every second.
There were a lot of
y'all went
times.
through a little breakup.
Yeah,
We had a little breakup,
we're
and
sad.
there were a lot of times where I was just like, damn, I wish Jos was here.
Yes. Like it would be so much more fun, so much more lit, so much easier, such a better time if he was around. And we have the same exact friend group. So every time it was like, oh, well,
This
I don't know
person's
if you're
coming.
going to want to come because this person's coming. It's like, I don't care. But then I'm like, I don't want to feel like sad about it. Wow, it's so dumb.
I also feel like in our friend group, like me and you, Jos, I feel like we had that city life.
yeah.
So like we were the girls that would be like, oh, there's gonna be this thing in the
Yes.
city. We won't come through because we were that type. Like I don't know how to explain it, but if you're from
we were
Staten
just
Island, you get
outside. Yeah, we were just like in the city
it. Yeah, and so
and
like
doing city things.
losing that city vibe was a lot.
Yeah.
because I didn't have anyone to invite to the shindigs in the city.
Exactly. Yes, that was really annoying. And
That
over
was a
some dumb
tough
shit.
year.
But I was very proud of both of us. We handled the come together very maturely.
You definitely had to spearhead it though,
I
because I was
couldn't
still
take
in
it. I
my.
literally could not take it anymore. I was like, this is so dumb. I can't do it.
Would y'all do that for me?
Yes, same.
Yes. We put up with some bullshit
We put out-
for you, bitch.
And I genuinely,
do
I
that.
don't know that you would do it for us.
I would only do it for y'all too.
I think it would be on some like, I gotta.
Only y'all.
I love that. I love that.
That makes it so
Even
very special.
and trust me,
Send me on some. Ah!
Yes. Oh my God, the night. The night.
What night? Oh, the night.
The night.
Stupid.
We went out for a night. Okay, they decided to give me, because I don't recall, they decided to give me like 15 shots of tequila. And then I made some decisions. Decisions were made.
We were supposed to turn up all night.
All night.
But then all of a sudden we in a car and I'm thinking we on the way to the club. Meanwhile we crossing the Verrazano back to Staten Island and I'm out the window in sheer horror like this, like my nails, and I'm like, where is this Uber going? And Alana's like, I called her home and I was just like, bitch, she plotted this.
Yeah.
She did it on purpose. This bitch wanted to fucking go home.
And we
Like,
had people
she knew
from
I
out
wanted
of
to turn up.
town. We had people from out of town with us.
Yes.
But first of all, don't leave me in charge of anything unless we're in my house. Even that, don't put me in charge of shit. Don't put me in charge of anything when I'm lit. And this is real. That's the tea. That's the learning.
So what happened was
lesson.
we originally called the Uber home, and then in the Uber we decided we weren't ready to go home and that we were going to go to another spot in Brooklyn. So E tried to add a stop to the Uber, and it
Is that
wouldn't
what I
add.
did?
Yeah, but it like didn't add. I watched you do it. You were sitting next to me, and
I
it like
called
didn't
about 6
add.
Ubers though, because I had mad decline and negative charges the
It like
next day.
wouldn't add the stop or whatever. So we ended up going over the bridge. And Seychelle's got the Arthur fist in the corner.
Swore I plotted it. Swore all this
It's like
stuff.
you did this on purpose.
Yeah.
You never added the ride. You didn't want to turn up. You wanted to go home. And we had to talk her down from the edge.
It wound up turning into a 3-hour conversation about how we love her. We would never plot against her. There were tears shed.
Literal actual
Mad
tears.
drunk crying. So dumb.
I don't. Did I cry? Because I remember I cried.
yes.
Tell me. I remember being here like, I didn't do that. Show me.
You cried.
Show me. I cried.
You were like, I love you. I'm your friend. I would never do that. I don't want you to leave because you're not going to come back. And
I'm
Seychelle's
like,
like,
y'all
I'm
was
not.
plotting. Y'all was there plotting on me.
And I was sitting here like, guys.
And Andrew was like, bye. Bye, you guys. Good night. I'm going to say goodbye.
You guys are annoying. You've been talking about this
Literally,
for 5
he's
hours.
like, again with the same conversation. I can't.
my
Poor Andrew. We
God.
put him through some shit.
We were screaming. I remember being Seychelle. Seychelle. No, but I think about that all the time. I'm like, I don't. For anybody else, I would literally be like,
Let's fight.
Yeah, like trip on a rock, bitch. It'll be a cold day in hell before you ever hear from me. You're gonna watch me be fucking great, ho. But I'm like, these are the only little two that I would really be on some. Hi.
But that's beautiful.
But
that
I
makes
think
me
so,
very
too.
happy.
But I think it's because we also are on some, okay, I fucked up. Because next day,
that's true.
after the whole to-do, I was on some, I fucked up, my bad, I was lit. But I was.
It's true.
My fault.
It's true. I think we have like a communication style and just like where we tend to be like, even if we disagree, on the same level at least, you know?
I
like,
think there's also a very nice mutual respect.
yeah.
And that's a huge part of friendship too, respect.
Yes.
Oh, huge.
Because I already feel like you're not
Huge.
respecting my time if you call me back to back six times on some, hey, you're not respecting me. You don't know actually what I do in my life for you to even be calling me that much.
Yes.
Because I'm never sitting down.
Totally.
So,
Yeah. But I don't know why people don't think about that either. Like, just because you're not doing something right now doesn't mean that everybody's not doing something right now.
Because
entitlement.
these hoes never be doing nothing.
Right. They never be doing anything, and they dead think that whatever they're doing is the most important thing in the world.
I never forget when some hoe tried to call me and Alana on a Wednesday at 2 p.m. to argue. And I was like...
And how dare you? Honey, I'm at work. I have to cook dinner for my man because I have no kid yet.
Wouldn't have happened.
I have to take a bus, a train, and a boat. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Oh, we
bus,
got
a train,
careers,
and a boat.
bitch. It's Wednesday afternoon.
Literally.
That was crazy. And even I let that slide. I let that slide.
You do let
I
them
let that slide. I let that slide. Then she tried it when my mother was in the hospital. I was going to my first paid speaking engagement. Okay, my first paid. I was looking for the bus because I take the express bus, and the bus wasn't coming, so I had to call an Uber. Called me about 8 times.
No.
Absolutely not. There is no way in hell. And my man's in another continent, and he ain't even calling me that much. Absolutely not. It's really very intrusive.
Yes.
No.
It is. And it does show a lack of respect.
It's a lack. It shows a lack of respect.
Because you call once, do the call. If you want to leave a message, don't. But if you feel like you need to, do it. Send the text, hey, I just called you, whatever. This is what I want to talk about. And that's it. Wait till they give you a call back or a text back or whatever. There's no need to harass people in this day and age.
Also, if it's an emergency, 911.
And if you call me or text me and I don't answer, but you see me on Instagram, don't expect me to answer.
I don't owe
on
you an
there
explanation,
either.
ho. You're not paying my bills.
It's very easy for me to post a meme.
That's it.
It takes a lot of thought to respond to a text. Don't.
I know. I hate that. I hate that. Just let people do their thing. Don't expect any of anyone's time or attention. I mean, I guess not don't expect it.
Don't expect no time. Don't expect no attention. Get fucking kneed in the stomach with it.
What I mean is like, don't feel entitled to it. Don't feel entitled to it is what I'm trying to say.
I feel you.
No, I agree with that. And I also just feel like you gotta let go. You gotta let go. Also, friendships are not, they're relationships, but we are not doing that. Okay? So you're not paying my bills. You are not a life partner. We are not filing taxes together. So pull back.
Right.
Pull back. You are not the IRS. Okay? If you go to jail, I don't go to jail. Okay? It ain't that. It's not a unity, really. So I need you to just understand that. I feel like people really expect like on some, we're married type in a friendship. And that's where I'm just like.
It's so crazy.
It's the craziest thing to me.
I bet that be happening to me a lot too. It's just like, bitch,
does.
I'm not fucking you.
Yeah.
Please.
It's true. A lot of people expect their friends to treat them like their romantic partners or something. You know, like have that same level of like, I don't even know what the word is, but like that same energy that you would have, you know?
It's weird.
And it's weird, especially as adults who are establishing families and partnerships like that. Like you can't expect that same energy from your friends. Maybe like in your early 20s when you're going out and all doing your own thing and whatever.
We are old.
But like we're old. Take care of yourself.
Speak for yourselves, hoes.
I'm old. I turned 30. I'm mad old.
I'm old.
I'm old. 10 years from 40.
I admit it. I'd much rather stay home than go out.
And then once I turn 40, I'm 15 years from being qualified for AARP.
Some soup and a tea.
We just said we love soup, though.
No, like,
I
I'm
love
totally
soup.
a soupy girly.
All right, so it's time for Am I Wylin? Am I Wylin? Where y'all contact the pod or you DM any of us. You DM me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And you write in and you ask us a story pretty much. And you want our pristine therapist level advice. And we will tell you if you are wildin'.
We will.
So we have one here and I'm gonna read it for y'all.
All right.
And this is like a goodie too.
I'm ready.
This is a goodie.
I'm
I'm
excited.
sinking into this. Okay.
What do you do if you're catching feelings for your best friend? Now, keep in mind that this is a woman that wrote me, and her best friend is another woman. I've always struggled with being bisexual. I've liked women before, hung out with gay women, but never have been with them sexually.
Okay.
My best friend and I became close around a year ago because our ex-boyfriends were best friends. We bonded over the same experiences. Hot. I noticed early on that I would get knots or butterflies in my stomach when we would hang out.
Aww.
When I'm around her, I feel so at peace. I literally want to do everything to make her happy. I buy her flowers, candles. I cook for her. I told y'all the hose is where it's at. I buy her flowers, candles. I cook for her. And she thinks it's all because we're friends, but I genuinely love to see her happy. It's always a big joke between us and family and friends asking if we're dating. We laugh it off. She knows I have an interest in women, so she'll make jokes when people ask if we like each other, and she'll laugh it off and say, well, this person might be speaking about her. Like, oh, she might be into me. I don't know if I should tell her I'm having these feelings because I don't want to ruin the friendship.
So I have a question. Is the other girl a lesbian as well?
No. The girls, she said the girl's never even been with another girl because I asked.
I think she should keep it to herself.
Interesting.
I asked her, I'm like, okay, is your friend into women? And she was like, nah. Now I'm like, now you had two choices. Now I have been to something where my first girlfriend was my very good friend.
Mm-hmm.
She was my very good friend, and I was like, oh, like, I don't know. And I had never been with a woman, but I was like, they call me, the thing about me is they call me say shoot her shot. Cause I'm gonna do it, okay?
Say shoot her shot.
I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna land every time, okay? So yeah, I rolled the dice and it hit. And we was together for almost a year. Did it work? No. Was it a good time?
Right.
Of course, don't regret it. But the thing is not everyone's swagging like your girl. So I was like, you have two choices, my love. I'm like, really, either you roll the dice, right? But there is always a potential of her being on some like, nah, like I'm not actually into that, and her feeling away. Even though I feel like a mature, healthy relationship would just be some, oh, like I'm not on that time,
Right,
but thanks. But we can still be friends,
Of
right?
course.
And stop, don't do no weird shit.
Right.
Especially when y'all get drunk. Don't do no weird shit.
Right.
Keep it cool.
Right.
Keep it cool. But because you have that urge to be on some, oh, what's the girlies like? I told them, like experience the girlies. Like, try it. Experience the girlies. And, you know,
I agree. I
yeah.
think especially because they are such close friends and she's already cooking for her and doing all these nice things for her, she's getting more into her feelings for her. And either way, whether she shoots her shot or not, or if she does and it doesn't work in the way that she wants it to, she's still, if she continues down this road, gonna end up getting hurt because she's gonna just continue falling deeper into these feelings. The girl is either gonna act like she doesn't, she either doesn't know or she's gonna act like she doesn't realize that that's how she's feeling. And it's just that unrequited love type of thing. So I think the best bet is for her to express her feelings. And you know, if the friend says no, then no. If she says yes, then great, try it. But either way, this isn't really healthy either because she's treating her like a girlfriend, but they're not girlfriends, you know?
So for me, as like a cis straight woman who knows that she, guys, I know, I you know, everyone's tested. I tried.
Whack.
Yeah, listen, I talk about it I pray, and it just never happens. No, no, but as like I'm married,
choose your sexuality, people.
And that's the thing, you can't choose it. Like I'm definitely a straight cis woman, and for me, I
Heavy
think
on the cis.
heavy on the cis. What a C. I just think that I said she should keep it to herself because as a straight woman, I could never look at her the same.
I feel like you would just be on some like, no, bitch, you're not gonna eat my pussy, so I don't want you in my house no more.
Yeah, I think that I also like they're like it's kind of like a guy. If a guy came to you and was on some, I love you, you gonna be able to sit and just kiki with him? I could never do it again.
You paying for some shit, sure.
If you paying, but you're not gonna bring me flowers. You're not gonna cook for me because now I feel like I'm leading you on.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm gonna feel bad because you're gonna be literally like, huh, but I love you, and I'm gonna be like, but I told you. But also that's like not playing hard to get, but like leading the person on.
I agree.
So for me, I wouldn't be able to just see past it, and I do agree with she should experience other women.
Yes.
Experience other women. Figure that out before you even go there, because who knows? Maybe you'll see a little inkling like, oh, maybe she does like women, and then you have the right idea and you know how to approach it.
Yes.
I feel like right now she don't know how to approach it, and as a straight woman, it would kind of be on some like, oh, I gave her the wrong idea, and I would never want to do that to someone that I consider just a friend.
Yeah. Well, if the friend felt that way or feels that way, like she just wants to stay friends, obviously the dynamics would have to change.
Yeah, but how if that's
She
the
would
friendship?
have to stop
bringing me
bringing
flowers.
her flowers, stop cooking for her, stop doing girlfriend type shit.
But we ain't never gonna sit here and watch Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Why can't
Just
we
the
watch
two of
Jocelyn?
us.
Why?
Because I'm gonna feel like you're literally sitting there like, I want to have sexual intercourse with you.
but if
What?
you want
But
to see,
I've had sex with one of our friends and we're still friends.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't have
that's
to
the
be
thing.
that way.
With this person, you're not doing it. Like if we did it and we were both like, all right, it's done. That's one thing. But
Yeah.
we've never done it. So now I'm gonna sit here and be like,
Oh,
are you
I see.
are you like
she's
undressing me?
wanting it.
Like,
yeah.
but she could keep it cute. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but I
like,
feel like
it's
it's
true, she
fake
has
at that point.
self-control.
But then I feel
my
like
love. There's something as choice. If you want to see it through, if you value the friendship, you could just be some and then we could be cool. We could cool. I could understand on first rip it be on something like, oh,
A little
like,
uncomfortable.
You want me, bitch. But then it's like, oh, like after a month and a half, and we chilling and we vibing, and it's on some friendly shit. Just on some
but
friendly
I don't see you guys chilling and vibing after a month of on some. I don't see it.
My love. But
Realistically.
it doesn't have to be like
Yeah.
that.
It doesn't, but I can't see it going anywhere else. I can't.
I feel like it depends. It could be a little awkward at first, but after a while, because like feelings are fleeting too. She may realize maybe she had a crush on the idea
Yes.
of
Okay.
having a crush on her or being with her, and then she realizes, you know what, we are better off as just friends, especially if she does decide to date other women and branch out in that way. She might realize it was just the idea of being with a girl and this girl that she's super close with that she was having the feelings for.
But
if that
then
makes sense,
that's
you know?
also why I agree with experiencing
You
the
gotta
girlies.
experience in the girlies.
Because then you would
Yeah.
approach it that way. Like, hey, I was thinking, I feel like if she approached it now, she'd be on some, I'm in love with you. And it would be awkward.
I think the reason why she needs to experience the girlies is because you need to make sure if you like the girlies.
Right.
And then the
Right.
two is if you meet another girlie and you pour that those actions into another girlie, maybe it might make the friend be on some like,
Yeah, that's
Why'd
true
you
too.
stop doing that?
That's
Yeah,
true too.
yes.
It may make her realize that she might have the same feelings.
And
Yeah,
now
that's
you have
true.
your answer.
exactly. That's why
That's true.
really, really like, I mean, I like me being me, like I would say it like, yeah, I like you, like whatever,
too,
whatever.
yeah.
I would just say it. But if you're really on the fence about even being with women sexually, period,
True.
is do your thing. Keep her as a friend, but do your thing.
I
See
also-
if you even like it.
I also just feel like queer in general, because again, y'all know I don't like dangerous situations. I feel like it's very dangerous to be on the fence because I feel like bad things can happen, or like you'll be with a guy, a girl, and they're the same sex as you. Your brother sees it, and now your brother want to beat the other guy up
Yeah,
for
I see
that.
what you
I
mean.
feel like people that are not out of the closet or just like very, I don't know how I feel about like, being queer. I feel like it's just a very dangerous situation to put anybody in. And I don't agree with it at all. Like when I have gay friends that like, they're like, oh, well, I dated this guy, but he's still in the closet. Then you need to dead him.
It's true.
It's
yeah.
dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It can get very
because
dangerous.
They could easily also like turn on you if they get exposed.
Right.
You know.
And
That's
exposed
true.
could just simply be like or
Right.
not even mentioning putting a pride flag or anything. It just can get dangerous. So I'm with you. I think she needs to experience the girlies. She needs to have her moment there and see if the friend even notices. Because I think if I was looking at someone as a friend, I wouldn't notice that they stopped bringing me flowers because I wouldn't value it the same.
Yeah, you were not
Yeah.
thinking about it that
Yeah.
way. Right. I have a question. Are they still with the boyfriends?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
ex-boyfriends.
okay.
She said.
Got it.
I think that's
And
the
they
tea.
maintain the relationship after.
That would
Yeah.
be shared in the group chat if you guys got together and the ex-boyfriends were on something. Can you believe these girls
That
are
would
together?
be
I love
so
it.
funny. Actually,
love it.
Yeah.
It would be. It would
Do
be.
it. Do it.
I would
Yeah.
really love for you to keep us updated on this one.
Yeah, let us
Mhm.
know. Let us know.
So, yeah.
Definitely
so please-
explore though. Take your time, see what's out there. Shoot your shot if you want to. I mean, what's the worst she can say? No.
Exactly.
And if she doesn't want to be your friend anymore, then that's her loss.
Right.
Obviously, you know.
Right.
So yeah, you know what they say, nothing in life is perfect.
But we are.
But we are. And y'all know that too. So good looks. Please keep sending me at my Wylins, and we're gonna see you on the next one.
Bye.